Transition level 6-5. Arriving and departing runways 27 right, 27 left. Caution bird activity. Visual approach is in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if basic information service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures contact clearance delivery on 121.9 or 8. Advise on initial contact you have information Sierra. London Heathrow Airport, information Sierra. 1220 Zulu. Wind 1000 at 2. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, solid overcast at 1900 feet. Temperature 8. Dew point 4. QNH 1024. Transition level 6-5. Arriving and departing runways 27 right, 27 left. Caution bird activity. Visual approach is in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if basic information service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures contact clearance delivery on 121.9 or 8. Advise on initial contact you have information Sierra. London Heathrow Airport, information Sierra. 1220.
Aeromexico 1492. Aeromexico 1492. Request Aeropark clearance to Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky.
Aeromexico 305, information Yankee is current. Clear to Cincinnati via the Dagio 1 Bravo departure, then as filed. Departure runway 29er. Initial climb 4000. Departure on 119.75, squawk 1444.
Sydney.
Aeromexico 1492, request pushback and engine start.
Aeromexico 305, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Right, hello everyone, welcome. Doing this flight from Heathrow to Canaria. So I thought I'd just stream it. I have a few things to do. I'm going to watch the football, so I won't be here the whole time, but I thought I'd stream it. Use SI. I'm just making sure that everything is working audio-wise, which it seems to be. We pulled the chart up on my phone. Right. Okay. Yes, so we're at Heathrow, in our trusty 737-800, and we're going down to Gran Canaria, which is one of my favourite places. Took a lot of holidays down there, and it's always nice to fly there in the sim. It's a long old trek, although it's only 3 hours 50 minutes airtime here from Heathrow, which is interesting. Probably because, yeah, if you go up from the north of the UK, it adds a bit of extra time. So, 3 hours 50 minutes is not too bad, actually. Right, I think my audio is set here. I think what I want to come through is coming through, and what I don't is not, which is good. Right. Getting some messages. What was I meant to be doing? I was meant to be setting up an FMC. Okay. Fuel-wise, then we want 26.8, and we'll just take 27.
Via the Go FA1 Charlie departure, then as filed. Departure runway 24. Initial climb 6,000. Departure on 128.908 squawk 6471.
And then ZFW 1229. I think we only have like 120 something passengers.
Taxi to runway 22 via Kilo Hotel Alpha A22.
So we're at EGLL and just whack our
CDU message cleared.
IRS is in. We should have a co-route.
CDU message displayed. Invalid entry. CDU message cleared.
Quickly throw that in.
New Zealand 445 Wellington ground. Taxi to 79er via Alpha 3, Alpha Bravo
CDU message
6,
displayed.
Bravo,
Route uplink ready.
Quebec. Good day.
Route uplink loading.
Munich ground. Good afternoon, Lufthansa 37.
CDU message cleared.
On taxiway Alpha 8, request taxi to allocated gate. Lufthansa 37 Whiskey, taxi to Terminal 1 Apron 194 via Alpha.
Right, and then we're expecting to be out by Gogsy. See here, what was that? What was the ATIS?
7 right, 27 left. Bird activity in vicinity of airport visual approach is in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if basic information service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions.
Yeah.
Far departures contact clearance delivery.
What is the
121
ATIS
decimal
info?
8. Advise on initial contact. You have information Tango.
Okay.
London Heathrow Airport.
Delivery, hello, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey with 737-800, stand 501 with Tango IFR to Gran Canaria, please.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, Heathrow ground. Information Kilo is current. Cleared to Gran Canaria via the Gogs 2 Golf departure, then as filed. Departure runway 27 left. Initial climb 6,000. Departure on 127.525. Squawk 6423.
Okay, we're clear to Gran Canaria, Gogsy 2 Golf departure, runway 27 left, initially 6,000 feet, 127.525, from departure, squawk 6423.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.855 when ready.
121.855, when ready, 2 Delta Whiskey, bye. Okay. Right, so we are 6,000 is our initial, and we are then doing the Dog C2. Maybe up to 27 left. Dog C2 Golf. No transition, obviously.
Oh, good afternoon,
Oh,
everyone.
hello.
Welcome
There's
aboard
a
this
crew.
flight with no frills, to Gran Canaria. Just a heads up, we need to get all your bags stowed before we can close the doors, so shove them in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you, yeah? Just be careful when you're rummaging around up there. And if you're in the exit row, do have a look at the safety card, because you might have to help us out in case of an emergency, eh? If you're not up for that, just let us know and we can find you another seat. Thanks for boarding quickly, and let's get this show on the road.
Right, yes, very good. So 350 is our initial. We have a cost index of 5, which is, well, I don't know, rubbish, but we can always bump that up. Finred plus alternate is 5.2. And that all looks good to me. And then we can go ahead and get some performance data for runway 27 left. Obviously, we're using full length. Populate, we don't need any bollocks. Increase climb. So we have flaps 5, DTO thrust, or derated takeoff thrust with a cell temp of 52. 143, 143, 150. Okay. Fair enough. So we'll do TO, we'll do climb 1, we're in no rush. Put the cell
CDU
temp
message
in
displayed.
there.
Invalid entry. CDU message cleared.
Flaps 5, then we're going 143, 143, 150. That gives us a CG 24.1, trim of 4.9, or we'll do no automatic trim on the NG. Good to me. And yeah, so that's the critical takeoff data done. We've flown this departure a million times. We know that there are some above restrictions. We have 6,000 as our initial. And we are to stop at 60 as per the top altitude on this departure anyway. But we will expect further climb pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and just grab a wind uplink.
CDU message displayed. CRZ wind uplink ready.
Okay, I don't know why I can't get TFM to go through. Maybe I can check that.
CDU message cleared. CDU message displayed. Forecast uplink ready.
It's oh, there we go. Maybe that was. Right. We need, well, I want the forecast uplink, which
CDU message cleared.
although it's very early.
CDU message displayed. Descent forecast uplink. CDU message cleared.
Right, you. Doors closed. Get this idiot back in the cockpit to do his stuff. Or did he already do it? He already did it. Right. That's closed. So I think we can actually do our APU start. we may as well listen to that from the outside.
CDU message displayed. GPS are invalid. CDU message cleared.
Right, sorry, just doing a message. Right, so we have an APU start. We need to go over the ground. We can request pushback. Sure.
12, you're almost there, but not quite. Taxi to runway 31 left via Charlie 2. Charlie, Echo, cross.
Ground, hello, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, stand 501 for push and start, please.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, Heathrow ground. Information Kilo is current. Cleared to Gran Canaria via the GOGS 2 Golf departure, then as filed. Departure runway 27 left. Initial climb 6,000. Departure on 127.525. Squawk 6423.
Are we on ground?
Waiting for your clearance to take off. FedEx 12, you're on ground frequency. Contact tower on 119.1 for takeoff clearance.
Oh, it might be 12.
Taxiing to East Apron Gate for.
There's another ground frequency. Maybe we'll try that. I don't know why they try to give us those. Ground Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. We are stand 501, ready for push and start.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, Heathrow ground. Push and start approved. Face southeast.
Push and start approved. Southeast. Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Okay, so. Yeah, we can probably push tail, nose to the right. Sure.
Cockpit to ground.
That works.
Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and start. They want the tail to our right. Copy that. Ready for push tail right. Release brake brake, please. Brakes released. Brakes released. Here we go.
Starting engine 2. Engine 2 cutout. Starting engine 1.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is your lead flight attendant, Mary Smith, speaking. We're just pushing back from the gate now, heading to Gran Canaria. The flight time is about 3 hours and 50 minutes, so buckle up, eh? Just a reminder to keep your seatbelts fastened during pushback, and until the seatbelt sign is turned off. Also, make sure to turn off any electronic devices. Yeah?
Pushback complete.
We've got 124 of you on board today, and there are a total of 8 emergency exits, so just keep that in mind. Smoking or vaping is not allowed on this flight, and there are smoke detectors in the toilets, so don't even think about it, alright?
Engine 1 cutout.
Hey, you hear? Don't even think about it. Otherwise you're going to get screwed by the authorities. The authorities that be, whatever they are. Don't even think about it.
All engines stable.
This is the, yes, the Mary Smith option on same tensions for the flight attendant, which is supposed to be a low budget sort of option. Low budget, no frills, no fucks given airline. Which is quite funny. Okay, I don't know why also we've got default sounds as well. I don't know what's happened to my FT Sim sound pack. But you know, this is Microsoft Bug Simulator 2020, and you know, apparently you can't just ever install a sound pack by having an installer. You've got to you know, edit a JSON file and paste this and do that and dick around. So you know, stuff gets broken. I mean, the simulator virtually resets itself every week. So what can you do? Unfortunately.
Contact tower on 132.
So we're just gonna deal with the default sounds, I guess. So sorry about that. We did have some slightly better sound pack, but Microsoft decided it had other ideas. Okay, flaps 5. Packs are back on.
3205. Have a good day. Walker 3492.
Probably because I did an update on the aircraft actually the other day. A very small update with about 10 files, but for whatever reason, apparently, oh no, that resets everything. It's okay. The default sounds aren't too bad. Okay, well that's...
Service travel free Alpha Zero. Please taxi to departure runway 24.
Osprey 444.
Right.
Osprey 212 Bravo, ready for taxi.
Ground Division 2 Delta Whiskey is fully ready. We will need to reposition directly to runway 27 left threshold as we're a blind pilot unable to taxi. Please advise when this is possible. Looking good. On my auto throttle.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, taxi to runway 27 left threshold via link 56, link 57 Alpha N2E, N1B, November 1, taxi path enabled for you.
Yeah, whatever. 27 left, 2 Delta Whiskey. Screw you. Not doing that, obviously. Okay, we'll reposition.
2 Delta Whiskey, runway 27 left is assigned for your departure. Please confirm your readiness for taxi.
No, we're on the runway. We're ready for departure now, mate.
118.505 safe flight.
Oh yeah, 118505. Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Whiskey. Wow.
Parked at gate 48. Thank you for your services and goodbye.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, you are on ground frequency. Contact tower on 118.5.
We're contacting him. Calm yourself. Calm yourself. Shut up. Right. Did I do that? Yeah, yeah. Right, that's fine. And now before takeoff checks.
checklist. Flaps.
Set.
Stabilization trim.
Set.
Checklist complete.
Iberia 323, welcome to Nice. Contact ground on 121.705.
Thanks, Carlos. Hope things are good with you. Right. Tower, hello, Vision 2 holding, runway 27 left, fully ready for departure.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, Heathrow Tower, runway 27 left, winds calm, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 left, clear for takeoff, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Alright then, let's go to Gran Canaria.
Saltillo Torres.
Cross that.
Aeroviajes Lagunados 56, punto de espera, solicitando dirección para rodar a cabecera de pista 35.
41 knots.
Speed a lot.
Check.
Aeroviajes Lagunas 256. Taxi to runway 25 at your discretion.
Check.
86 knots. 99 knots. 112 knots. 124 knots. 137 knots. 148 knots. 159 knots. Airborne. 169 knots.
Positive.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Heading select.
Viper Delta Mike 68, taxi to runway 05.
B now.
Charlie.
Command A on.
L now.
LNAV on. Acceleration altitude.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, contact departure on 127.525.
127.525, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, goodbye.
Focus to Charlie is counted.
Departure low, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, 2800, Dog C2 Golf.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, Heathrow radar identified. Cleared direct D258I. Climb flight level 200.
Flaps up.
I'm flight level 200, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey.
3 Alpha Zulu. Takeoff clearance, runway 24.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, descend altitude 2,000 feet.
Negative, climbing flight level 200, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. And they gave us the direct, so we'll take the direct.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, maintain current altitude of 2,000 feet.
Negative. We are climbing flight level 200. Good old same tension, smoking crack again.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, climb flight level 200.
Thank you, climb flight level 200, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Let's go and bug that up. Yes, yes, no, 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 no. Don't stop climb. Continue the climb. Thank you.
Transition altitude.
Check.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleed.
On.
Packs.
Auto.
Landing gear.
Up and off.
Flaps.
Up no lights.
Checklist complete.
Right, engines are on auto brakes are off, and we are through. Standard is set, so we're now passing level 7.5, we'll call it. Cleared up to 200. So we're cruising at apparently 0.76. We'll bump that up, I think, to 7.8. I'll just double check that that's okay with our fuel, but
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, climb and maintain flight level 270.
10,000 feet.
I'm gonna maintain flight level 270, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey.
Runway 26 approaching to Aguadilla. Descent coming up in about 20 minutes. Say the word if you want to descend sooner.
Yes, that will be fine with our fuel.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just climbed above a safe altitude. You can now use your approved portable electronic devices, eh? Just remember to keep your seatbelts buckled at all times, even if the seatbelt sign is off. Oh, and the onboard Wi-Fi service is available now, so you can scroll through your social media.
Walker 34902, expect the RNAV runway 26 approaching to Aguadilla.
Expecting RNAV runway 26 approach into Aguilla.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, climb and maintain flight level 320.
I'm gonna maintain flight level 320, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey.
Positive climb 5,000.
Yes, thank you Microsoft and PMDG for changing my fucking sound pack every time. Oh well. Look at that. Cabin sounds. Shit. Ugh.
Danger Mouse 68 Madeira approach identified. Clear direct D-gun. Climb flight level 200.
Danger Mouse.
Aeroviajes Laguna 256, aproximación Saltillo, contacto radar, autorizado directo a Omixa, ascenso a 8000. Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, contact London Control on 129.08.
London on 12908, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, bye. London, hello, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, flight level 200, climbing 320.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, London Control, identified. Good afternoon.
ETA. 1705 Zulu, okay good, that's plenty of time for me to do some things and watch the football.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, London Control, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb and maintain flight level 350, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Alright, that's our final level. Well, we do have a step to 370 at some point. And what I will do during the cruise is probably hand off our comms to the co-pilot, so that I can just do something. Level 250, climbing 1600 feet a minute, and yeah, heading out of the UK. I think we're going out. We head over Southampton.
Lufthansa 26, contact Athens on 124.625.
Ivan radar 120.155, thank you. Osprey 212 Bravo. Turkish 15904. Contact Yeşilköy radar on 127.1.
On your control, Emirates 384 Super radio check.
United 402, contact Washington Center on 133.2.
November 436 Heavy. Contact Petersburg on 131.3.
Emirates 384, expect the Cant 3 Alpha arrival for the ILS runway 7 right into Hong Kong via Limes. Prepare to descend in roughly 20 minutes. Let me know if you want it sooner. Delta 2956 Cleveland Center, expect the ILS runway 33 left approach into
Of
Boston.
Tanzania, yeah. I mean,
I'll have you descending in about 20 minutes. Let me know if you're
if you
ready
think
to
about Sim's bad same tensions, I mean, I guess it's kind of a learning platform as much as anything as well. So, or it can be used as a learning platform. So,
Expect the Cant 3
you get all sorts on here.
ILS runway 7 right into Hong Kong via Limes. Emirates 384 Super. Thank you.
Oh, no guesses as to why he's flying. A380.
Delta 2956, expect RNAV X-ray runway 33 left approach into Boston. Jafun 2 arrival.
Why the hell are they giving him the RNAV X-ray? Boston. Yeah, it's because I have worldwide live traffic on. There's not really
Langan radar identified. Good afternoon.
There's not really enough traffic on St. Tensions if you just have proximity traffic on. And the historic is okay. I just like to have it on worldwide so that I can kind of hear what's going on. It's quite nice because if there's other Vision pilots flying, then I can hear. I hear them as well, even if they're in a different part of the world. That's why it's just playing live transmissions, but from all the centers on their side currently, not just proximity. Okay, we're just passing level 320. We are flying pretty slow.
Piper Delta Mike 68. Expect the Luvu 1 Alpha arrival for the ILS runway 2 into Lisbon via PZEC.
Osprey 212 Bravo, request QNH at Gatwick.
Right, so what we will try and do is hand off our comms here to this co-pilot.
125, 135. Goodbye.
Hello, can you handle the comms please from here?
Righto, Declan. I'll take over the comms from here.
Contact Reykjavik Control on 119.7.
Okay, so in theory, he should now handle the handoffs and change all this stuff.
Ryanair 90081, contact Warsaw radar on 134.175.
for the weather report. Emirates 384 Super. Thank you.
We're just going over the English Channel, just passing Alderney in Guernsey. Very nice week with World Flight. If anybody's been following World Flight, that just finished today, this morning. We did some of the legs. Vegas to Honolulu was nice. Yesterday they went from Hong Kong to Manila. We did that one, and then to some place in Indonesia, and then on to Darwin in Australia. So that was nice on VATSIM.
We just reached our altitude, so you can unbuckle your seatbelts if you want, but keep them handy, eh? Just in case. We'll be coming around with some snacks and drinks soon, but don't get your hopes up. It's a low-cost airline after all. Anyway, sit back, relax, and try not to think about how dirty the plane is, alright? Thanks for flying with us.
Only thing that's dirty in this plane is you, woman. Wait, what?
Israel 6151, say requested altitude.
Hey Josh, how's it going?
Clear for the Viva 1 Yankee arrival for the ILS runway 31 via Razid. When ready, descend and maintain flight level 100. Israel 6151.
American 76 Heavy, contact Reykjavik Control on 119.7.
Where did what come from? The cabin crew. It's a part of St. Tension. It's the low-cost airline, Mary Smith, UK budget airline option or whatever on St. Tensions. Very good. Won't make any more announcements now, I don't think, until we start descending, but yeah.
Delta Whiskey, contact Brest Control on 129.505.
Oh, we're over to Brest Control. This flight's very appropriate.
129.505.
Right, okay.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey.
Oh, nice. Mr. Co-Pilot is handling it. As he should be. Earning his pay. Done fuck all so far, so he can do something for this flight.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, good afternoon. Maintaining flight level 350.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, Brest Control, identified. Good afternoon.
Oh yeah, Brest Control.
123.78, Speedbird
I really need to stop. This is not stream appropriate. It's not PG. Not PG. Oh dear. I'm too used to flying offline. Oh, off stream. Yes.
Service Travel 123, Alpha Zulu, Bremen Radar. I am not seeing your transponder. Confirm squawk.
Oh yes, very German.
Mode C
oh,
ident. One more time for me.
Oh. Doesn't sound very pleased. What's going on with there? Oh, somebody's using the toilet.
30.30.
Bonanza 3 Bravo Bravo, contact Washington Center on 132.025.
Service Travel 3 Alpha Zulu, roger. Continue as planned to Echo Sierra Tango Lima. Good day.
Yeah, good day.
Osprey 212 Bravo, contact Brussels Control on 125.0.
Lufthansa 38 Alpha, descend and maintain flight level 070. Lufthansa 38 Alpha, descend flight level 070.
Emirates 62 Tango, Banat info, cleared to Heathrow, direct digit, then as filed, squawk 1213 and ident. Piper Delta, Mike 68, roger. Continue descent as requested. Maintain your current heading.
Right, so we're at Mach 0.78. We've got 443 ground speed, which is not great, not terrible. Still over the channel, just well clear of Guernsey. Yeah, we've got 2 hours 50 minutes till descent, which is excellent because I can watch the football. I will not, of course, be streaming the football because nobody cares and it would be illegal.
American 76 Heavy, contact Reykjavik Control on 119.7.
Oh, Reykjavik. Went there for a BVI event not long ago.
Euroline 30, climb and maintain, flight level 270.
Oh, see, this is why I have it on worldwide, because you just get all these meme things coming through. And all the different regional accents and everything. It's quite good.
124.8, Bonanza 463, Bravo, Bravo.
Lufthansa 1426, Belgrade radar identified. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Scottish Control. This is a Speedbird 57 Mike at flight level 400 inbound Baku.
November 436 Heavy. Contact Moscow Control on 130.5.
.2 for your line to 130. Merabat Senna, your line to 130 is passing 17,500 feet on climbing flight 270.
Israel 6151, descend and maintain flight level 070.
Osprey 212 Bravo, request descent to flight level 140.
Easy 385, London Control identified. Cleared direct DET 31, climb flight level 200.
Speedbird 207, Gander Center identified. Good morning.
Sonia Control, MLS 384, ready for descent. Descent to flight level 130, MLS 384 Super. Thank you.
Eurowing 7 Papa Foxtrot. Climb and maintain flight level 270.
Scandinavian 1123, contact Tromsø approach on 123.75.
Easy 385, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Delta 1069, contact Houston Center on 126.8.
Transavia 1446, descend and maintain altitude 2000.
Have I tried cabin crisis? No, I haven't actually. Is that in the latest version? Because I'm not on the latest version of the app. Probably need to do that. Can we follow fly-by-wire? No.
Good morning.
Fly-by-wire haven't given us the EFB. Is Access Nose working yet? Don't know, never tried it. I know a couple of people tried it and didn't have much success, but no.
Vienna Raider, Ryanair 6064, passing flight level 170, climbing to flight level 280.
Easy 385, climb and maintain flight level 280.
I don't think I'll have it then, Josh.
Ryanair 6064, Vienna radar, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Where it is. Yeah, I probably don't have it. But it sounds funny.
Climb and maintain flight level 350, Ryanair 6064.
What is... Oh, that's interesting. There's an announce descent button. I assume that's because I've got the co-pilot on. If I want to request descent, I can press this announce descent button. Or, I don't know.
American 76 Heavy, contact Reykjavik Control on 119.7.
That's new. Yeah, it is unfortunate, but yeah, it's on fly-by-wire, unfortunately. Yes, Same Tensions does only work for MSFS. Well, that's not entirely accurate. It works for P3D version 6, but, you know, who's using that? It does not work with version 5 yet. I have continuously, every few months,
Contact breath control on 124.675.
Popped a message in, and they said that this was going to happen months and months ago, but no P3DV5 support.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey.
I know it's probably not a priority item for them. I mean, I think the reason they were even looking at it was more commercial simulators using P3D.
Breast control, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Good afternoon,
so
flight level 350.
They say there are plans to add P3D V5 support.
Identified. Good afternoon.
But
436 heavy.
Yeah, it also works for X-Plane, I think. But again, you know, fine pilots, who cares? So yeah, only MSFS.
Lufthansa 4 Papa Lima, Langenradar identified. Good afternoon.
Langenradar. Alright. I can't really, I would like to do some streaming in the triple, but I can't really do that at the moment. It's been publicly announced, so it's not really a secret, that the new TFM and the triple support is in alpha. So apart from using the old TFM, which I don't really want to do with the triple, I don't think I really should be streaming with the triple, to be honest with you. But keep your eyes peeled for that when it comes out of alpha.
Info. Cleared for the ILS runway. 5 right approach into Auckland. ARAD 7 Bravo arrival. Pebble transition. When you're ready to begin your descent, descend and maintain altitude 10,000.
Airtrip 36 Romeo, Milan radar, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Swiss 1071, climb and maintain flight level 210.
I will say I do remember 6 months to a year ago there was some talk about TFM alternatives. I wonder where that is then. Wonder where that is. People do talk a lot of bollocks. Anyone's free to make a TFM alternative, but nobody has. Easy to talk, not easy to do. That's all I'm saying. Talk is cheap.
Airtrip 36 Romeo, climb and maintain flight level 290.
Oh, it might be for cabin crew. Yeah, that's a good point. It could well be. Yeah, I don't know. I'll see if it disappears when I take back the comms. Because, I mean, you can talk to the co-pilot, so you could just ask the co-pilot to request descent. I mean, normally, if I've got the co-pilot on, I take the comms back at top of descent, because it's just easier than asking it to do something and having this, like, this chain going on, but, yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen that button before. Interesting.
Petersburg, November 436, request direct to Inbook.
Delta 1069 Houston Center, expect the ILS runway 8 left approach into Atlanta. Gandalf to arrival. Prepare to descend in roughly 20 minutes. Feel free to ask if you'd like it sooner.
Business Express 801, Bangkok Control. Expect the Saba 3 Alpha arrival for the ILS-Y, runway 21 left into Donmoyang via Taiwan. Descent coming up in about 20 minutes. If you'd like to descend now, just say the word.
Delta 2956, Boston Center, contact Boston approach on 118.25.
TPM 1 Golf Charlie will be expecting our nav runway 21. Thank you. And 1 Golf Charlie.
Mocktown Center, for the squad, flight level 370 on with you.
well done, 8.1 for the Viper Express Papa Alpha, bye bye.
There's no future plans for any of those aircraft that have been publicly discussed. The difficulty is always getting access to the SDK, and also, even if the panels are accessible, whether the FMCs and EFBs and things like that are, whether they publish the text, because a lot of them just do not. So that's where we run into difficulties. The fly-by-wire is particularly good for publishing that, which is why it's so hopeful. The difficulty we have there is that we're waiting on the EFB. One of the reasons I've always said I think the fly-by-wire has so much potential is, of course, because it's an open source project. So it's not just, with the payware aircraft, you kind of need to get the company on board with the project, whereas with fly-by-wire, you don't need the whole of fly-by-wire. It's a bunch of volunteers. So all it would take is one person to hear about us or speak with us, and they have spoken with TFM at the Flight Sim Expo, and go, oh yeah, okay, we'll make the EFB usable and give you the output that you need, and they can do that through GitHub, and then there you go. So fly-by-wire, their projects, both the A320neo and the A380, I would say are very hopeful. There's no public plans right now, no timelines or anything like that, because we are quite dependent on fly-by-wire, but they are quite hopeful. The others, I mean, who knows, But, that being said, never say never. And you've got to remember, technology is moving very fast. AI, technology, all this kind of stuff. So, there may well be methods that we can get certain things out of the aircraft, even if they are not made available by the developer, by image recognition and things like that, and then, being able to interact with that. So, there's always hope, but there's no public timelines or anything like that right now. But I think the fly-by-wire is going to be a good shot over the next maybe few years. But, right now the focus is singularly on, as we've said, getting the new TFM back on its feet and getting support out for the 777 and the 737. But yeah, fly-by-wire would indeed be awesome.
Hong Kong radar, Emirates 384, request descent.
Lufthansa 4 Papa Lima, request 4,000 feet. November 436, request flight level 360.
Lufthansa 4 Papa Lima. Contact Stuttgart Tower on 119.055.
American 76 Heavy, contact Reykjavik Control on 119.7.
Contact Innsbruck radar on 128.975, Eurowing 7 Papa Foxtrot.
Eurowings 1956, Brussels Control identified. Good afternoon.
You see me on the radar?
Skyways 1148, flight level 247, descending for flight level 190 with you.
Tower 134.23, Osprey 212 Bravo.
London Control, Speedbird 159, flight level 200, climbing 280. Skyways 1148, Brindisi radar identified. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. We are on the route down to Fontana Rossa. Skyways 1148.
Oh yeah, I mean Bluebird would be awesome. Their 7.5 sounds very very nice from the preview videos they've done. I think got that Boris guy doing the sound, so no surprises there. But yeah, no, it sounds nice. I know they've got a lot of projects going on with the 7.5 and the 7.6, and then for some reason they announced the 7.87 as well. So they haven't actually released anything yet. But yeah, I mean, again, it's always tough to know, right? Beyond ATC, very good recent example. The devs like, oh yeah, we're going to help with accessibility. We're going to get a beta group. Bullshit, and then did absolutely nothing. So, it sometimes happens where they just say this without really caring, and then maybe don't realize the scale of it, or I don't know, just don't really care. But yeah, I mean, any devs that are willing to work with us, frankly, any aircraft that we can get, regardless of what they are, I think would be of interest in the end. Because yeah, we always want more aircraft, always. Like, if it was as simple as just adding support for these planes over time, I think we'd have way more by now. It would have been done. It's not like TFM's just kind of obsessed with PMDG or something, we recognise there's many other aircraft that are very good, but unfortunately there's just a lot of factors that go into whether an aircraft can be supported. One of which is also resources and time. TFM's only really got one active dev, so and to develop something like TFM within flight sim, you have to have quite a specific skill set as well. It's all right coming in and saying, oh, I've got X, Y, and Z coding knowledge, and it's like, yeah, but do you have any flight sim knowledge? Oh, well, I've never actually flown a plane in flight sim. I don't know anything about, anything about any of the aircraft we fly. It's like, well, that's you probably need to go away and do that then first. Otherwise, you're gonna constantly be running up against things, and what the hell is this? What's this do?
Cleared for the ILS runway 8 left approach into Atlanta. Gandalf to arrival. When you're ready, descend and maintain flight level 240.
But yeah, Bluebird, 7.5. That thing sounds sexy. As does the Max, the iFly Max as well. Yeah. Well, the Max in terms of the simulator is very nice. The Max in real life is a wank airplane. But Airbus over Boeing any day, as they say.
Aero Mexico 305, Fort Worth Center. I'm not seeing your transponder.
People think I love the 737 because I fly it so much. It's like, well, I like the 737. It's a very nice airplane, but I think if we had an Airbus, that would probably be my aircraft of choice. I generally prefer Airbus logic, but we don't. But the 737 is very nice. I do feel very at home in the 737 because I've been flying it for so many years.
Skyways 1148, contact Catania approach on 119.25.
I mean, you know how much I like Airbus, that I still have P3D installed with FS Tramp and the Airbus CEO and Neo packages installed. So occasionally I do bring out the Airbus. It's not really an Airbus because you're flying it with the FS Tramp, obviously. So it, but it sounds like an Airbus. So there's that, I guess. Super nice.
FedEx 12, contact Moncton Center on 133.9er5.
Oh yeah, Airbus is running things now. Hell yeah. A321 Neo XLR. Oof. I've been so obsessed with that aircraft getting released in the real world.
133.78.
Like, oh yeah, A321 Neo XL. I'm sure it's probably not the best to fly on as a passenger. I mean, it's, you know, if you're doing 7 or 8 hours on a narrow body, it might be a bit but in terms of efficiency and market share and everything, yeah.
Mexico 305, Fort Worth Center. Verify you're squawking 1444, mode Charlie.
Yeah, but I mean, PMDG still keeps us busy, right? And like I always say, it's not just the aircraft in flight sim that are important. It's also, you know, if you fly offline with no ATC and you fly the same places all the time, then you probably are going to get bored. But if you fly on, say, intentions, or you fly on VATSIM events, or you fly to different parts of the world and try different things, then it doesn't really get boring. You know, I wouldn't be doing this if I was getting bored. Why I fly in all different parts of the world to get the different procedures and go to different VATSIM events, so then it's not really so much about the aircraft, it's also about, you know, the experience of doing all the other things, learning the procedures, experiencing the local ATC and this kind of thing. But yeah, if you just fly with no ATC and you fly the 737 all the time, point A to point B, then yeah, it just probably is going to get boring. You know, can't do much about that. That's why I always encourage people to use ATC add-ons or try VATSIM, you know, just mix it up, do something different. And you know, if you got the 737, you've still got the BBJ, so you can do your long hauls, try out some Atlantic crossings, you know, or you know, try the smaller 73, even the, you know, fly the 737-6 to the 737-9. You experience quite a bit of difference in the flight model and the characteristics, you know, so you can still get a lot of enjoyment about it. And then, you know, we're very much masters of the 737.
AIR trip 36 Romeo, Munich radar identified. Good afternoon.
I don't think it gets boring, but you know, some people have different opinions, and there'll always be people saying, "Oh, I'm not doing flight sim because there's only, you know, a few aircraft and blah blah blah," and you know, I understand that opinion. I get where they're coming from and how it looks to them, but you know, if you've not actually tried it, I'm not really sure how you can say that it's boring. Because I certainly don't think it's boring. You know, I don't do things that bore me. That, you know, that's why I stopped with things like Eurofly. You know, it just doesn't satisfy me anymore. I could, you know, I just can't go back to it anymore. So, I don't know. Yeah, Trump may well be on the way out. Josh, I don't know. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he can kill it now if he wants. I mean, it's just the licenses that would be a bit of an issue. But yeah, there are still some people that use it on P3D.
Maintain flight level 340.
I mean, as soon as we get an Airbus for real, then I think Tramp really will be pretty much gone. Even in the BVI community, but yeah, I still hold on to it just for the Airbus and a couple of other retro aircraft in P3D, Lockheed TriStar, and a couple of planes like that I have, a couple of business jets, but you know, it's really not something I do on the regular. It's just, if I'm really getting the itch to fly an Airbus, then I'll whip out Tramp and I'll do a few flights with it, and I go, yeah, okay, been there, done that. Just go back to the MDG. Love to fly on an XLR. Yeah, I kind of like to do it for the experience. I just don't know how it'd be flying on a narrow body for like a uber long flight. But I flew on a 320 Neo for the first time over the summer, and that was very nice. So yeah, I like the Neos. Yeah, there you go. You don't get bored. Yeah, and I mean, if you got P3D, I mean, they don't sell them on P3D anymore. But if you got P3D, you've got the 747s as well, right? I mean, that's got tons of variants. You got the 74 then you've got 3 engine types you can fly. You've got all the different, you know, the 7.4 domestic, 7.4 freighters, loads of different types. So, you know, there's enough. There's enough. I'm not, you know, like I say, I do understand that people want more aircraft, but I don't know whether it comes from like something like Eurofly, where there's like, you know, pretty much you can have unlimited aircraft because they're all just generic bollocks, you know, but I don't think people maybe realize how detailed some of these aircraft are, and they'll be like, you know, oh, there's not enough aircraft. It's like, well, you know, even if we had other aircraft, you wouldn't be, you probably shouldn't be switching around aircraft like a madman. You kind of want to really learn an aircraft in detail, and these things are detailed. You literally got to set them up from scratch. It's not like you're going to learn it in a day and then, oh right, I'm on to the next one. You know, why don't you fly it and actually really learn it? And by that I mean really learn it. You know, so you know the back of your hand, like, okay, I'm on a descent. What, you know, how is the aircraft going to handle? How can I stop it from being slippery and gaining on the speed? What are the characteristics like? You know, all these little things.
207, Montreal Center identified. Good morning.
So, but maybe that's just me being nerdy. I don't know. Am I going to try 2024? Oh yeah, I mean definitely I will. I'm not sure I'm going to get it on release. I'm going to probably wait for PMDG to update. You know, I'm not interested in using the AI Copilot, so, you know, unless there's some kind of revolutionary way that we can interact with the cockpit, you know, then not probably on release. But I definitely will, yeah, definitely will switch to 2024 as soon as PMDG release their offerings. Opposite altitude. Yeah, I mean, you can get this kind of thing from AirNav. I mean, that's how we had to do it on Pilot Edge, because the top of SID altitude wasn't shown on a lot of the US SIDs in Tram, so we had to get it from the AirNav PDF charts.
Ryanair 902 Zulu Michael under control identified. Good afternoon.
Climb and maintain flight level 270, lumen 77.
But those charts are always a bit of a mess. You could feed them through ChatGPT, actually, probably. Get the PDF, put them through GPT and ask it. It probably would tell you, to be honest. I would not be surprised.
Climb flight level 290, airway gate 34 Alpha.
Yeah, first A220 Neo on Spirit. Ah, yeah. Mine was on EasyJet. Yeah, Neo's in it. So. Boeing is just.
Air Vigo 34 Alpha, climb and maintain flight level 360.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Boeing is necessarily unsafe. I wouldn't want to. I think there's a lot of alarmism out there. Where people are like, oh my god, you know, I mean, they clearly bungled the 73 MAX, but in general, that aircraft is safe now, you know, but they're just, I don't know, they're just kind of wank, to be honest, Boeing. They're just not very good at the moment, so yeah, Airbus is just dominating, you know. Like I say, something like the A321 Neo and the XLR options and everything, very versatile.
Contact Scottish Control 128.055.
I'm not too sure what Boeing thought they were doing when they were re-engineering the 737 for the whatever, 4th, 5th time, you kind of feel like they would have been better off re-engineering the 757, to be honest with you. I don't know whether that would have even been possible, but you kind of feel like, why didn't you just re-engine the 757? I mean, the 737, you know, it's just, there's only so many times you can redo it, you know, it's a 1960s aircraft. At the end of the day, you can't keep re-engineering it and fucking around with the flight model forever. So, you know, you gotta let it go at some point. Who knows? I'm sure they had reasons, but...
Climb and maintain flight level 330, lumen 77.
You always fly on the Airbus. Yeah, I haven't, unfortunately, my local airport, they got rid of most of the Airbuses. It's mainly, like Ryanair, Jet2, and they're all mainly 73s. But,
for the ASRU 3 kilo arrival for the ILSY runway 19er into Keflavik via Elvum.
When I took...
begin your descent, descend and maintain flight level 150.
When I took my trip to, when I took a trip to Amsterdam over the summer, I didn't fly from my local airport, so I got to fly with EasyJet. And they, yeah, they have A3, all Airbus fleet of...
Flight level 250 for flight level 360.
Readable Euro charts. Yeah, not really. There's this ChartFox website, which tries to find charts for you, but they're not like universal, so sometimes they'll be very variable in terms of the quality of them. But, I mean, yeah, it's... The thing about Europe is, normally, say like going out of Heathrow there, the top altitude in the SID is in the FMC. It's a restriction anyway. So you won't, even if you set your altitude to cruise, the aircraft won't let you climb past the restriction. It's going to stop there. So Europe, it tends to have the restrictions in. But the US, like, because they'll just sometimes say in the clearance, climb via SID, they don't always specify what altitude you're to climb to, which just means, okay, climb via the SID to the top altitude. And that's where you have an issue. Well, we certainly had issues on Pilot Edge, and we had to find out what the top altitude was, because it's not published in the FMC. But yeah, I mean, certainly in Europe, normally you can trust the FMC. I mean, you know, of course, VATSIM like you to use the charts and cross-reference and all this stuff, and you know, that's, I mean, we don't use charts normally, and we've gotten by just fine. So, yeah. So normally in Europe, it'll be in the FMC. Or they'll just give you a top altitude, or they'll not a top altitude, they'll give you a cleared altitude, normally. And that'll be it. They don't really do this climb via the SID thing in Europe. Climb via the SID? Hey man, climb via the SID. Yeah.
Center tanks below
no thanks.
Air trip 36 Romeo, ready for descent.
Which I saw they just added into St. Tensions actually for the US, climb via the SID, which is very nice. That might mean we do have to check the charts even with SI, if they don't give us an altitude. But I mean, VATSIM, again, VATSIM's pretty chill, so you know, if you were really unsure, you can always just check with the controller. Just be like, hey, I'm a blind pilot, I'm struggling to access the charts, can you just tell me what the cleared altitude is? They'll be fine. Now, Pilot Edge is a whole different story. They're not, you know, you can't key up asking for that on Pilot Edge. You'll get your, you know, you'll get your hand bitten off because Pilot Edge are, you know, special people apparently, so. But it is a training network, so what can you expect with it?
Easy 226, correct, préparez-vous.
757 Max, yeah, they should have, honestly. I don't know why they didn't re-engine the 75 with just more modern engines. I mean, that's pretty much what the 321 Neo and Neo XLR is really replacing the 75 in the market, so that and some airlines, of course, are using the Max, like the Max 9 and whatnot. But I don't think the Max 8 sold fine, but I'm not sure that. I would have to check, but I'm pretty sure the A321neo is going to outsell the Max 9. And the Max 10. So yeah, they should have just re-engined the 7.5, really.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, contact Madrid Control on 124.875.
I love the 7.5 is a great airplane. Those RB211s. Oh yeah.
Vision
Yeah.
2 Delta Whiskey.
Pratt and Whitney's meh, but the RB211s on a 757 is very, very nice. So yeah, they should have just re-engined it. But I don't know. I don't know the kind of technological side. So maybe they, I don't know. Maybe they couldn't do it, but or maybe there wasn't an engine readily available that would have worked. But you really kind of feel like that would have been the better option rather than trying to modify the 737, dicking around with MCAS to artificially change the flight model. Is this guy going to contact this Madrid or what?
Madrid Control, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Good afternoon, maintaining flight level 350.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, Madrid Control identified. Good afternoon.
Marseille Control 128.85, Vismata 2, Victor, Quebec.
American 7-6, you're leaving controlled airspace. Contact Oceanic Control. Primary is 119.56. Secondary is 132.335.
Oh, look at that. Very nice. Somebody's going into Oceanic and they even got a primary and secondary. Very cool.
Ryanair 6064, contact Warsaw approach on 125.055.
Oh yeah, RB211s. They're nice on the 7.4 as well, obviously. But on a 7.5, oh, that buzzsaw. Yeah. Very, very good.
Warsaw approach on 125.055 for Ryanair 6064. Thank you. Bye bye.
Tell you what, as nice as the Airbus Neos are and all these, Max and whatever's, efficient, yeah, they don't make engines like that anymore. RB211s were iconic. Sad to see some of the really cool older aircraft disappearing, I know it's efficient and quiet and very nice.
Speedbird 1983, London Control, expect the lift. 1 November arrival. For the ILS runway 7 into Luton via ZAG 1Q. Prepare to descend in roughly 20 minutes.
Luton.
Let me know if you want
London
to.
Luton. Oh dear, I wouldn't go there. The shithole. Well, actually, it's... Oh, no, it is. It's expanding, though.
Marseille Control, Daher, Oscar Hotel, Sierra Kilo, Uniform...
At least with some of the Pratt and Whitney, like pure power one engines on the A220, they're quite nice, and you get the iconic whale sound as well. So at least they've kind of got something that's unique, I guess. Despite being a new engine. Oh, you've heard some A330, yeah. Yeah, A330 is quite nice. I've never really fallen in love with the A330, I don't know. A330neo, yeah, another very successful plane. Yeah, another good move from Airbus.
Also, radar, good evening, Yellow Wings 436, climbing flight level 210 inbound, so Whiskey Romeo 902.
Hey, MD-11 767s. Yeah, that's what I mean. Those kind of aircraft, it's sad to see them slowly going. Sad. Yeah.
And Super 3 Sierra arrival with motor.
Pretty iconic. I love the. I would have loved to have flown on a Lockheed TriStar. Very, very cool aircraft. Like I said, I've got one of them in P3D, and I do take that out every so often. TriStar, oh yeah. Three RB, do they have RB 211s? It's Rolls Royce anyway, I can't remember if it's 211s, I think it's 211. And very, very advanced for its time. Yeah, very nice aircraft. So I think my favourite 3 engine's got to be the Lockheed. Favourite 4 engine, 744, obviously. I don't know about 2 engines, too many. Too many.
And maintain flight level 280, around 46.
Favourite 2, I don't know, yeah. That's a tough question. What would be my favourite 2 engine? The 7.5 with RB211s, maybe, but I've never flown on one in real life. I've only flown it in the sim and watched videos, so, you know. I haven't flown on much in real life, to be fair, just 737s and A321s and Neos and whatever.
Anchorage Center, Alaska 192. 13,000 feet, climbing flight level 270.
Eurowings 436, climb and maintain flight level 330.
DFL 361, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Yeah, I think it had the RB211s. I think it was. It was definitely Rolls Royce, so it might have been a slightly earlier RB211 variant, but it was definitely that. There's still one round. Stargazer.
Alpha. Contact Langen radar on 131.
Very, very nice. Yeah, no, I love the Delta 11. Very, not particularly successful in terms of market share and project, success in the end, but very cool aircraft.
Air we go 34 Alpha. Langen radar.
Oh, there's an Air We Go there. Oh, that's a blast from the past. There we go. That's the real, yeah, God, I remember Air We Go from years ago. I remember Josh's videos flying for Air We Go on his short plane.
North Center, Product 12, flight level 370, with you.
Bordeaux Contrôle, il y a un 226, est-ce qu'on peut commencer notre descente vers l'aéroport de Marseille s'il vous plaît?
I mean, is there any, are there any passenger 744s left? I think Lufthansa might have some. That's probably about it, you know. I'm not going to get to. I don't think I'm ever going to get to fly on a passenger 744. They're going to be gone. I think Lufthansa still has a few that they bought out of storage, but they're trying to replace.
Read back correct. Expect descent clearance in approximately 12 minutes.
Trying to replace with the 777X, but of course Boeing are being idiots, delaying as per usual, because they're useless. So they're having to wait.
Alitalia 55, Dakar info, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Bravo, traffic at your 12 o'clock, 3 miles, same altitude, November.
Moscow Center, November 436, request direct Udrik.
Welcome, November 00 Bravo.
Yeah, they do. Okay, yeah, I thought so. I can't think that there's any other passenger airlines. There might be one or two knocking around in Asia or something, but certainly in Europe. I mean, the US was never a huge operator anyway. I mean, Delta got rid of theirs. I guess was about it. Yeah, Europe. Yeah, BA got rid of theirs. Ages ago. It must have been like 2017 or 2018 or something. I don't know. So yeah, Lufthansa's probably the only 744 going, really.
Speedbird 207 Super, Boston Center, good morning.
Oh, Convair 580, DC3, and a Lockheed Electric. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've never really been into that kind of stuff, but they are cool. Yeah, Josh, yeah, I get emails from There We Go occasionally. I'm still signed up with them. Pretty cool, they're still going. 747 with Pan Am, oh yeah, Clipper. See a couple of Clippers around on VATSIM. Isn't there, I think they're doing some kind of experience coming up where they're doing a Pan Am flight. It's just one. Let me have a look.
Alpine 69
Oh yeah.
Alpha, descend and maintain flight level 120.
A 12-day commemorative flight. Tracing the transatlantic 2025. Huh. It's in a 757, New York City.
Jacksonville, TBM 821 Golf.
That's very cool.
My descent into Hilton Head.
12-day private jet trip with Pan Am. Oh yeah, how much does it cost though? The 757-200 will hit the stops on the airline's original transatlantic route. Departs on the 27th of June 2025. A reminder of the golden age of travel. $65,500 for low for a solo traveller. Couples will pay a discounted rate of $59,950 each. What does it include?
Expect the ILS runway 35 left approach into
Flights and
Denver.
accommodations,
I'll call your descent in
most
roughly 20 minutes.
meals,
Notify if you're ready
and a
to descend
swag
before
bag.
that.
56 places. It will go from New York City to Bermuda
Alpine 69
to Lisbon.
Contact Hurghada approach on 119
From there you'll explore Europe. Stops including Marseille, London, somewhere in Ireland. Oh, you'll stay at top hotels, including blah blah blah, Waldorf Astoria, the Savoy in London. Tell you what, that would be quite fucking something to do that. Damn. That would be the present of a lifetime, that would. Right, why is this idiot co-pilot not contacting the next thing? 13285 Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Right, I'll do it then. I don't know. He's fallen asleep. Useless. Lisbon, hello, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, flight level 350. Right, we will also do a step climb to 370. Oh, I remember them doing those key chains, yeah. I think Simfest were giving some away on World Flight. Lisbon, hello, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, 350. What's going on with you? Are they just not listening to or anything? Lisbon, hello, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, 350. It's picking me up. We restart same tensions. Same tensions was just given up, I don't know. Lisbon, hello, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, level 350. Yep, and Vision 2 Delta Whiskey request flight level 370.
CDU message displayed. 37,000.
Climb flight level 370, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Alright, we'll do our step climb, and I'm just gonna... I'll give the comms back to this co-pilot. Hello, can you handle the comms? Right, so he's gonna deal with that. I am going to watch the football, so I will mute my mic. I'll be here. I'll keep an eye on chat, and pop back every so often. So yeah, I'll still be here, but just going to watch this.
0 deploy QNH 1024, thanks, Envoy 9 Echo Lima.
Desire 55, cleared for the ILS runway 4 right approach into Debrecen. Perry 7 Alpha arrival. When you're ready, descend and maintain flight level 110.
United 1672 Indianapolis Center, climb and maintain flight level 310.
German Eagle 900 Alpha. Langen radar identified. Good afternoon.
Overspeed warning. Overspeed warning.
Maintain flight level 260.
Overspeed warning. Overspeed warning. Overspeed warning. Overspeed warning. Overspeed warning. Overspeed warning. Overspeed warning.
That's nice. Looks like we had a wind update.
Overspeed warning.
Freebird 68, Dunsfold Radio Airport at your 1 o'clock, 10 miles. Change to advisory frequency approved. Report cancellation of IFR or missed approach to frequency.
Good old MSFS weather just
Overspeed warning.
fucking us over. Nice. Doing mag 0.85 in a 7.3.
Airways 001. Climb and maintain flight level 330.
Overspeed warning. Overspeed warning. Overspeed warning.
Expecting the Momo 1 arrival
Overspeed
for
warning.
ILS 30 via Bidby. Speedbird 159.
Overspeed warning.
FS Realistic is doing.
Overspeed warning. Overspeed warning.
United 1672, climb and maintain flight level
Overspeed warning.
320.
Overspeed warning. Overspeed warning. Overspeed warning.
Vision Jet 9 Romeo Papa, climb and maintain
Overspeed
flight level 290.
Overspeed warning. Overspeed warning. Overspeed warning.
Cat Jet 678 uniform,
Overspeed
Qingdao
warning.
control identified. Good afternoon.
Overspeed warning. Overspeed warning.
Oh, nice. I don't know what's happened here, guys. I think,
Overspeed warning.
don't know if we've had one of these WASM crashes or whatever, but our autopilot's just not working.
Overspeed warning.
You do.
Overspeed warning.
You can't hit any of the buttons in the cockpit. Oh, is it going to be this PMBG bug?
TFM is shutting down.
I don't know what happened there. We were flying along fine. The aircraft's just slowly speeding up and descending now.
Contact Gander Center on 135.35.
None of the autopilot buttons are working. I can't disconnect the autopilot.
Overspeed warning.
we're in some crazy right bank by the looks of it.
Wizard 55, turn right heading 150.
Oh, I can hand fly the aircraft.
Right approach.
Can I?
Overspeed warning.
Stop. Stop. Ooh.
Overspeed warning.
I think our automatics have just.
Overspeed warning.
There's 12. Flight level 370 with you.
So automatics are broken. Right. I've got to stop banking in circles, but. Okay, well we're stabilized again, but I don't think my autopilot's gonna work. What on earth was that?
Ryanair 902 Zulu Mike, cleared for the Bugu 8 Tango arrival for the ILS runway 27 into Bergerac
Okay.
via BE
Well,
272. Whenever you'd like, descend. Flight
well,
level
I've stopped
070.
this from overspeeding and I've stopped this from nosediving. But I mean, I can't. For some reason, my
B272 when ready. Descend flight level 70. Ryanair 902 Zulu Mike.
I think the autopilot's just broken. What?
Options menu. Page 1 of 1.
And I not
Descending flight level 070. Ryanair 902 Zulu Mike.
I not re-engage any autopilot? Or
Swiss Marcator Victor Quebec, contact Valencia approach on 120.1.
Oh yeah, can't even extend the flaps or anything. So something, it's a PMDG bug. None of the switches in the cockpit are working. Well, that's nice.
Lima Milan radar, expect the Bren 3 Alpha arrival for the RNAV runway 26 into Innsbruck via RTT.
I've had this in the 777, or not in the 73.
If you'd like to start down earlier.
I don't know what that's all about. Yeah. Right, well. Sorry guys, and that's going to be it for the stream. I can't do much about that. Yeah, nothing is working in the cockpit. I can't even move my flaps. I can't, extend anything. So, I would not. There's no way. I can't hand fly it all the way there, and even if I could, we're not going to be able to extend anything.
Descend and maintain flight level 040. Turn right, heading 045 vectors for the ILS runway 27 approach.
I mean, the aircraft is flyable, but we can't do anything with it. So I think it's this WASM issue. Can I we can't even manipulate my FMC, can I? No, look, it's just stuck on cruise. FMC is stuck on the cruise page. Yeah. Alright, well, sorry guys. Yeah, don't know what to tell you. I hope it's been fun. PMDG's decided he's had enough, so I can only hand fly the aircraft and I can't put my gear down or anything, so not much I can do about that.
TFM is shutting down.
So, yeah. I will, I guess I'll see you in the next stream. Sorry we couldn't complete the flight, but yeah, I hope it was a nice departure. Yeah, literally nothing works, I don't think.
Gear down. Gear up. Gear down.
See, that FSFO is saying that, but the gear lever won't move. Obviously we're way too fast for the gear anyway, but I'm just trying to press stuff. Yeah, can't do the flaps. Yeah, so can't land. Okay, well, ridiculous. Yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for interacting and chatting. I'm gonna go and finish watching the football anyway. So.